Good morning, Ken here. I am at a new location that you haven't seen with me yet, a place called Radnor Lake State Park. And I am down by the lake right now, and I just want to do a quick intro here. I got a little mist coming off the top surface of the lake. Sun just crested the horizon behind me, and I'm going to see if I can sneak a photo or two in here, and we'll see how this comes out. It should be a really fun day. New spot, not sure what I'm going to encounter yet, but here we go. All right, a little bit further down the trail now. This really nice deck viewing area here. And I'm set up over here, looking out over this way. Kind of got a composition set up with the grasses here in the foreground, and then this dead tree extending out into the lake. And then there's still some plants trees over here on the side that still have some leaves left on them. And then getting a reflection, water's fairly still, so getting a reflection of the crest of the hill up above. Excuse me, the sunlight's just catching the top of those trees, which is really pretty as well. I may even try and zoom in on those trees up there and get something composed up there as well, but really pretty spot, glassy water right now. So we'll see how this one comes out. Another photo set up here. I've got a log in the foreground, and then there's a tree a little bit beyond that still has some leaves on it, on the tips down by the water. And there's some ducks over behind it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to catch them or not, but just really like the way it looks. So we'll see how this one comes out. Okay, well, interesting thing just happened. I ran into another photographer. He had seen an owl fly up into this tree, and I was able to capture a photo of him. I'm going to stick here for a little bit longer. He's just in the shade right now, but he's up in that tree straight ahead of me, and really pretty. I have to look and see what kind of owl it is, but if you can see that or not, but there's a shot of it that I caught, but the sun was just starting to get blocked by a tree back behind, so another minute or so, he'll be back in full sun, and I'll try and get another shot. But yeah, really cool, really cool. I got my camera in video mode here. You can see right dead center. The sunlight's just starting to open up fully on the owl out there. Very cool. Wait till you get some full sun, and then I'm gonna get a couple more photos of them and see which one comes out the best. Interesting thing about Radnor Lake, it actually has some historical significance. It's a man-made lake. There's a dam over on the eastern side of the lake. But the lake was built in 1914 by the Louisville and Nashville Railroad, and they built it for a source of water for the steam engines and for livestock. And when the era of steam engines went away in the late 1960s, there was plans to put a development here to put a subdivision around the lake. And so the local residents and some educators and state officials got involved, and they raised funds to buy Radnor Lake. And this is actually Tennessee's first state natural area that opened up in 1973. It's interesting, I find this time of the year, once the leaves have pretty much all fallen off, it's one of the most challenging times to take photos in the woods, because everything's kind of that same brown gray color, which is pretty, but it doesn't create any contrast or separation between things. So a lot of times you get some fog or some mist, it really helps with that, getting some compositions. Otherwise, it's just this. You're just looking at a bunch of, vertical tree trunks, which is really difficult to put something together with that looks interesting, because it's just so busy. I was walking back to the car and looked down, put my glasses on, and remembered I'd set them on the ground when I took some photos of the plants over here, and now I'm back looking for my glasses because I set them in the grass. There they are. Come on, Ken. There we go. Back. Can't live without them. And I've been looking for openings in the woods to get a shot coming through, so I could see across the lake a little bit, and I found one here. And there's a couple ducks out there that are kicking up some little ripples, but there's this beautiful reflection of the trees across the lake, almost a mirror image of the trees on the other side. Really pretty. It's hard to see from the camera here. I don't think that's going to show it really well, but I think it's really nice. And so here's that photo. Okay, I'm almost back to the car. This was fun. I didn't quite know what to expect when I came out here, but I think I'm going to come away with a couple really good images that I liked. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. There's so much nature out here. It's unbelievable. Seen so many packs of deer, herds, packs? I think herds. Anyways, saw that barred owl. I talked to a couple other photographers. Turns out that's a barred owl, and he was just beautiful. So, hey, if you're in Nashville and you're looking for a place to come and take a hike, these trails are really easy. Not much vertical rise on the one that I was on. So a good place to come and get some exercise, see some nature, and I'll be back here again for sure. It's so close to home. So I'm sure there's lots of other areas out here to explore. It's like 1,600 acres. It's really a big spot. So anyways, hey, thanks for coming along with me on this one. If you like this kind of content, hey, please consider subscribing if you aren't already. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're feeling extra generous, hey, share this with somebody. Not everybody has the opportunity or the ability to get out in nature, and sometimes it's just nice to kind of get soaked into it for a little while and see what's out there. So anyways, hey, thanks again for coming along with me. I appreciate it. And from Radnor Lake State Park, I'll catch you on the next one.